So we're joined now in the studio with Quivers on Express Pride. Quivers, first of all, for those who may not know you, just give me a quick, who are you, where are you from, when was Quivers created?
Of course, hello, Nick McCluskey. Hello, Express FM. I feel like I'm in a pageant. My name is Quivers. I'm from the sunny Isle of Wight. I'm a drag performer who has been doing it, say, about 3 years. I'm a stand-up primarily is what I love the most. I sing songs, I waffle on, I tell stories, and hopefully make people's days a lot of the time. Sometimes not so much, but that's okay.
Tell me a bit more about creating Quivers and what that involved, because I think that you started some of your first performances virtually, right?
I did, yeah. So I started doing Zoom, oh my God, my voice, Zoom quizzes and games with friends, because I was always the host, so I was like, I want to keep this going. When we were all locked down at the beginning of lockdown, I was like, right, we're going to keep this going. So for 3 months, every Friday, I did a Zoom game show where I do stupid skits and stupid quizzes and things that just didn't make sense, just to make people laugh and make people enjoy themselves and forget about the fact we were locked in, because there's only so many Zoom yogas you can do, and you say you're going to commit for 3 months and you don't. So I was like, let's do something different. And then everyone started selfishly having a life again. So I was like, what am I going to do now? So I bought a wig and a ton of makeup from Amazon and haven't really stopped. And then in the December, somebody offered me a gig and I did my first, I went from doing nothing or the virtual stuff to a couple of karaoke's to doing a 2.5 hour stand-up singing performing show in
That's
December.
incredible.
Yeah. And it was great fun.
Going from essentially bedroom dragging, is what I'm going to call it, to performing in front of a live audience is definitely, different.
It's unusual.
If something goes wrong, you could just shut your laptop and run away. But if something goes wrong in person, you've got to kind of think on your feet and deal with that and respond.
I love that, though. That's literally my favourite thing to do. Like, I did my stand-up show, my second stand-up hour back in July, and the bits that that's just like chef's kiss to me. It's like, I just love it. Like, standing up there and being able to riff and play and just make people laugh. Or not laugh. I always address it. If no one laughs, I go, well, I tried. Just being able to do that is literally like drugs.
Yeah.
I would presume. I've never done drugs, thank you.
Neither have I, so I don't know how we get into drugs. But,
Anyway,
so...
Express FM does not condone the use of drugs.
Thank you.
Not even paracetamol. They're real sticklers.
Unless as prescribed by the thing on the box. Well, let's step
Anyway.
away from drugs. I think... there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes of the life of a drag queen, and I think that you have to really be multi-talented, multi-skilled.
Some are,
even.
And I am the exception to that rule. No, I'm kidding. No, I try my darndest. I sew, I paint, I make outfits, I make puppets, I write stand-up. I just love it, though.
You do it all? What don't you do?
Brush my wigs. Very occasionally, you'll see I do wear the same wig every. I say it's a brand. Some would say it's a brand. Some would say it's lazy. It could be both simultaneously. I love doing it though. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, what am I doing today? I can't have a day. I was supposed to have a day off yesterday. I had like 6 gigs in 5 days, and I was like, right, I'm going to have a day off on Monday. I spent the day making my outfit for my big show that I've got coming up next month, and I was like, do you know what? That's just how my brain works. I can't switch it off.
I mean, it's the life of a freelancer, isn't it? You leave 9 to 5 work to say, okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to hone my own craft and set my own hours, and then you go from working 40 hours a week to 100.
Yeah. I wouldn't have it any other way. I sit in the gym and do my admin on the bike.
Yeah.
Yes, I go to the gym, listeners. Thank you. If you can't see it, it's just audio for you guys. I'm 6'5". I am a bodybuilder.
Right.
Yeah, just so you know. Yeah. So you're right.
You can also check it out on YouTube to see what she really looks
but
like.
don't, if you want to sustain that image, don't look at YouTube. I am wearing myself on my T-shirt, actually.
Oh, you are?
And I would
I've only just noticed that.
I'd like to address the elephant in the room. It feels crusty how sweaty I'm walking here today. I just want to address that. I don't look my peak. But we're living.
I'm shocked because I did not notice that the entire time.
Sure.
Genuinely, no.
3 times on my T-shirt.
There you are.
3 times you missed it.
Can they buy a T-shirt?
They can at my gigs and on quiversdrag.co.uk. There are links to my merch store on there as well.
There you go.
I'd rather you buy them in person because I get more money. Thank you.
I think many people grow up in cities surrounded by different theatres and shows and various different cultures. And they take that as sort of creative inspiration. But you grew up a little bit differently.
It did.
Tell me a bit more about that.
I grew up on a farm in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of green space, which was lovely. But I was a little queer, weird kid. who just grew up on his own in his bedroom with his Doctor Who action figures. And yeah, just it's really funny actually, because one of my songs I seem to do all the time at the moment is Axel F by Crazy Frog, which of course, Nick, you're much too young to actually know that.
I do know it.
Yeah, but do you know the back of a TV magazine where you text a number to download the link? And
I don't know it.
No. Jamster, if you're listening. Defunct boy. I was thinking the other day, I used to have a CD Walkman, again, too young for you.
No, I had
Did you
one
have
of those. Yeah,
Okay.
but I did also have like a Sony Ericsson Walkman.
Oh, okay.
Where we'd Bluetooth the songs. Me and my brother would always. I loved that. Yeah.
I love that. I remember I had one song somebody sent me because my room on my phone was too small, and it was Alfie by Lily Allen.
Oh,
and
that's
I would listen
so
to it on
funny.
repeat.
Do you remember when you had to like put the phones as close to each
Literally
other,
next to each other
as
like
possible?
When people play for contactless now, and I'm like, it's contactless, baby. You don't have to have your phone on the machine. Like it was that. It was like overlapping. Anyway, so I had my CD Walkman, walking loops around the farm with my headphones on, a bit like Nick has got on now.
Love that.
Walking round and round, listening to the song, going bam 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 ba da ba. And now I do it, and I get paid to do it. So
That's a full circle
nothing's
moment.
changed.
I think it's amazing to see how far you've come from, like I said before, sort of bedroom dragging, and growing up on the Isle of Wight on a farm, which is a little different from most, and taking that and finding your own creative inspiration, but also just being such a creative individual because you do sing, you dance, you DJ, you make all of your own.
Dancing is very generous. If you ever come to one of my shows, please don't expect dancing. There will not be dancing. There's more like an exciting way I thrust my body. Thank you.
Well, it's still a sort of dance.
It's interpretive.
Abstract.
I'll take that as well. It's like a Picasso.
Art is subjective.
Absolutely.
Okay. You DJ.
And I subject people to it constantly.
You make your own costumes. You do it all. So to go from living on a farm to doing those types of things, I don't think it's the stereotypical journey of somebody who is that creative. So just huge kudos to you.
Thank you very much.
For your journey so far.
One thing I'm like proud of, and I get really intimidated around other queens and performers where I go because they're surrounded by it all the time. And I have one thing I'm proud of, and I have forged my own path because there was no drag on the Isle of Wight before me in terms of permanent full-time drag performers. And I was like, screw it. This person's messaged me, this pub messaged me, and all of it grew organically, and they all came to me. Just going to put that out there.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So mostly.
But it's just testament to how talented you are, and other people can clearly see that, and that's exactly why you were semi-finalist of Drag Idol 2022 for the UK, which was fantastic. But then even more so, you've got all of these venues contacting you.
Yeah, absolutely. My favourite thing about doing Drag Idol is last year people would see I was a semi-finalist in Drag Idol from the island, and they would message me like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you were on Drag Idol. Do you know RuPaul's?"
Oh my god.
I'm like, yeah, I know RuPaul's. Yeah, I can message. Like, we had some visiting queens on the island last year, and they were like, "My daughter loves RuPaul. Could you please?" I don't know why this accent. I'm so sorry. Could you please put me in touch with RuPaul? I was like, I don't think you know how it works, but I will
thought you had a
my best.
number.
Yeah, absolutely.
Aren't you
Email,
best
come on,
friends?
email, not quite. RuPaul at RuPaul.com.
Now, a little birdie told me that you are somewhat of a Doctor Who fan.
Oh my god, cringe, yeah.
So we're going to do a 30-second Doctor Who
Is this what the quiz is?
This is what it is.
Is this why I need headphones?
This is where you need the headphones.
And now, ironically, I look like a Cyberman. Right?
So stick your headphones on.
I was so nervous about this quiz, and now you said this, I'm like, right.
Yeah, it's a Doctor Who
It depends.
quiz.
It depends what era, of course, but we'll go.
So we're going for. Right. There's a few questions in here that are easy. There are a few that are hard. I've tried to give you a good balance.
Okay.
To be fair, I think you're going to get these.
Listeners,
I've got
in
confidence.
I'm going to say Matt Smith to Peter Capaldi is going to be rougher, but anything series 1 to 4, David Tennant, I'm there.
Okay.
Come on.
So you've got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as you can correctly.
I'm so ready for this.
You've got your headphones on.
They're probably completely askew. I probably look the same. So.
No.
Let's do this.
You got 30 seconds. There are 19. There are 18 questions.
Okay.
As many as you can, right? You don't have to do all of them. Okay. As many as you can. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The timer starts Now, who was the first Doctor in their 1963 debut
William
episode? What's the Doctor's warning about the Weeping Angels?
Don't blink.
What did the 11th Doctor enjoy eating with custards?
Fish fingers.
Who portrayed the Master opposite David Tennant's
John
Doctor?
Sim.
What is the defence system for Gallifrey?
Pass.
How many Doctors appear in The Day of the Doctor?
3.
Which episode introduced...
Technically 12. Sorry.
Okay. Which episode introduced the Weeping Angels?
Blink.
Who played the 9th Doctor?
Christopher Eccleston.
What is the Doctor's time machine called?
TARDIS.
What are the robotic villains shaped like pepperpots?
Daleks.
There we go!
9 answers correct.
What was the Gallifrey defence system?
The Gallifrey defence system is the monument.
Oh, I would have never remembered that.
Is it the
I'm a
monument?
moron.
The moment, sorry.
The moment.
The
Oh,
moment.
Day of the Doctor, yes. Sorry.
Yes, the
This is
defence
boring
system.
for everyone. So sorry.
But I'm such a massive Doctor Who fan.
Are you
as
really?
yes, that's why. When I saw that you were a Doctor Who fan, I was like, we are doing this.
I didn't realise that. Are you buzzing for the end of this year?
Okay, I think you're maybe a bit more.
It's
of a
the
Doctor
60th
Who
anniversary.
fan.
The series coming back.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't
You
know
don't
that.
care. You don't go.
I'm
flying.
sorry. So as soon as it got to Jodie Whittaker, I stopped.
Oh, fair play. A lot of people do it.
Sorry, Jodie, we love you, but I got busy.
Fair. So did I. We're
You
also
know.
adults. I've fully
Yeah.
grown adults coming out of a pandemic. We're like, I want to go out and get drunk. So I
'Cause
don't want to watch.
I used to come over from school, sit in front of the TV, 4 pints of milk, bottle of cereal, and just
bottle of
binge-
cereal?
Wow.
Wow.
Box of
Is
cereal.
that how they do it where you're from? I love
And
that.
do you know how bottles of cereal on the farm?
No, not on the Isle of Wight. No, never. We've just got olives.
I just sit there and binge watch Doctor Who.
Love that. Obsessed.
But you're right, I haven't got time anymore.
Too busy.
Too busy.
Sorry.
I'm on here interviewing you.
I know.
Now
6
look,
months I've been here.
yeah.
haven't had a work.
Now you've got an acoustic album which was released in May of this year. It's called Gay and Weird.
It is.
Tell me a little bit more about why you made that album.
Well, there's this album here.
Oh,
Hi.
you brought
I
it
have
with
physical
you.
copies that I'm trying to sell to people, but nobody has a CD player anymore, so they're brilliant coasters. This is for you.
Oh, thank
I
you.
signed it, which essentially devalues it completely. So if you were hoping to make any money off it, it's just screwed now.
Oh, damn it.
So I started writing stupid songs and some sincere songs to perform at shows, and my brain moves too quickly that I get bored of things very quick. So then I'll mentally archive things. There are songs I haven't done for ages because I just get bored of performing them. So I wanted to have somewhere to put them before I decided no one needs to hear this anymore, which I've started doing, which is lovely. So if you want to hear the songs, no point coming to any of my shows. Just go on Spotify.
But people want to come and see you, and they should come and see you. Where can they in the next couple of months?
So I'm all over the place at home mostly, and then I'm in Brighton. I do work in London. I've worked in Clapham. I did my first night at Halfway the other day, which was really fun. I will go anywhere that is interested in having me. So if you're a venue and you're interested in booking me, hi. Just Quivers Drag or Quivers Drag.
Let's get the CD in there.
And I promise, if you don't want the CD, I will not perform any of those songs. Nick's could use it as like a coaster or something to put his bottle of cereal on. But you can see me wherever. I actually, next year, I'm going to bring my stand-up show around the South Coast and do some venues. We've got Portsmouth booked in, some other dates provisionally being booked in currently.
Ooh.
So sort of 5 or 6 of those, hopefully, around the South before I take it to Edinburgh. That's my plan next year. And then who knows? Probably 1-star reviews.
Well, listen, I can't wait to see it. I'm going to
you.
be there.
Love that.
Thank you for coming in.
Not at
It's
all.
been a pleasure to have
It
you.
has, truly.
And I'll see you around soon, I'm sure.
Absolutely, I hope. Thank you, guys.